I need to eat a lot of carbs to improve my exercise performance, to maximize my potential in the gym, out on the field, on the track, wherever it is. Short answer, not quite as many as you may think. They did a recent study, a randomized crossover trial involving a bunch of recreationally active men, and they gave them either a moderate amount of carbohydrates or high carbohydrate diet for 3 days. They assessed their exercise performance regarding short bouts of high intensity exercise, and they were similar in performance. No significant difference at all, despite the fact that those that had more carbohydrates had higher amounts of glycogen in their muscles. They stored more of the glucose as glycogen, right? And we would think typically, well, if I have more stored glycogen, wouldn't that give me more energy for the workout? Now, maybe they didn't go to the point where they expended all of the stores, or maybe they went through the stores and then converted over to fat burning, right? Or if they didn't have oxygen, then it would be amino acids, right? Which we don't want to happen. But regardless, we didn't need quite as many as we think. The average person, sedentary lifestyle, or somebody that just goes to work, is recreationally active for the most part. 1.4 to 2.3 grams per pound is the mark typically in carbs that you'd like to meet in a day to optimize exercise performance. This was, from probably about half a year ago on Examine. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have diets that focus on healthy fats, right? And maybe you don't need quite as many carbs. You don't even need that amount, right? And so you look at something like the ketogenic diet. But what is a supplement that you would help you to have energy even if you didn't have a lot of glycogen stored in your muscles? What is the top supplement for that? Creatine! It is absolutely creatine. Great job. Because creatine provides energy through a different pathway. It's called the phosphagen pathway. Right? And so in essence, creatine is donating a phosphate group to ADP to convert it to ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is the major stored form of energy in the human body, right? And so it will go to this pathway even before diving into glucose, which is the first thing it typically likes to break down, right? It's easy. The brain goes for sugar right away. The body goes for sugar. There's an exception. The phosphagen pathway will even come before that. And so the point here is if you have low amounts of carbohydrates, but you have creatine for your workouts, you will burn through that creatine, you'll go through the phosphagen pathway, and it will spare your creatine, your glycogen stores, It will spare your glycogen stores because you're breaking down creatine for energy instead of glucose. So, just a little fun fact, or a few, for you guys today. I hope it helps with your workouts and your journey and fitness and to just being healthier overall in life. Let's see who we got on here. Say hi to the homies, and we're going to get out of here. Disney Bound, what's up? Good for you. I'm very jealous. Ma, how you doing? What's up, Rhonda? How you doing, girl? Hola, menos salva. ¿Qué pasó? Holly, what's up, girl? How you doing? Dr. J. Junior Marable. Hey, good to see you on here again. Thanks for hopping on. You're Wendy Sue. How you doing, Wendy? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for catching us. St. Pierre, man. D. Sharon. What's up, my man? You guys have an awesome rest of your day. That's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Happy When Wellness. Ciao.